what does the helmet of the future look like? It will borrow ideas from the automobile industry, from aerospace, from 3D printing, and additive manufacturing. That's the idea behind the NFL Helmet Challenge. Gather innovations from inside and outside the NFL, bring them all together, and offer $3 million in funding to support innovators and entrepreneurs in developing a football helmet. A helmet that performs better than anything currently worn on NFL fields.
We've seen terrific growth year over year over the last several years in the helmet industry. Yet we saw that there was still room to grow. And so we set an ambitious target. We said, take the best performing helmet from this year, and we want double-digit improvement over that in terms of its ability to keep players safe, to mitigate some of the forces that cause head injury.
All right, I'm gonna fire.
The Helmet Challenge really was an assessment that there was untapped potential out there. The innovators, entrepreneurs, as well as sort of the incumbent manufacturers, they had things sort of on their whiteboards that they hadn't sort of brought forward that would really do a paradigm shift for transformational improvement.
To kick off, the NFL hosted the Helmet Challenge Symposium in 2019, sharing information on the state of helmet science and enabling collaboration among innovators.
The first phase of it was to award teams funding so that we would help them to develop a prototype so that they could submit for what we were considering the grand challenge.
What's the function of a helmet? What is it trying to do?
After 2 years of work, 13 multidisciplinary teams of experts in engineering, material science, and additive manufacturing submitted helmet prototypes to the challenge. First, the helmets underwent laboratory testing done by the NFL's biomechanical engineering experts, using the same testing protocol that the NFL and NFLPA use to test and rank helmets. A poster with those rankings hangs in each NFL locker room to inform the equipment choices of players and equipment managers. From the testing, the submissions received a score that measured how the prototypes performed.
What we saw was performance up to 13% better than current helmets.
It was 4 times the rate of improvement seen annually in new helmet designs. Now, it was up to the judging panel to pick the awardees.
I'd like to welcome everyone to the Helmet Challenge Judging Review Panel.
The key criteria: is this a design that's feasible for players' use in the NFL, in safety, but also in fit and comfort?
And is that rubber shell that's on the outside, is that standard?
Curious how the face mask attaches through that new strap on the side.
What have you found just in the overall design of that type of face mask technology?
We saw a number of innovations that are not currently reflected in the present-day helmets. 3-dimensional printing, different organizations and combinations of foams and new materials, different structures of the shell itself, new materials in the shell, or multiple shells even.
The judges picked 3 teams, Zenith, Impressio, and Collide, to receive the second round of funding. $1.55 million total to continue to advance their innovative designs, with the goal of these new technologies making their way onto the field in coming seasons.
And so after 2 years of testing, we set the new standard for what we consider a top-performing helmet that exceeds the helmet performance of helmets that are on our field today.
But here's the thing. Once we achieve that goal, then we're going to set a new goal. Because you can never see enough growth. You can never advance player health and safety enough.
We're relentless, and we're going to continue to drive a better performing helmet.